Hello, everyone. William here from 222 Productions from Greensboro, North Carolina, home of the National Ninja League Season 5 World Championship. And this time, I am joined by a man who has joined me once before, but back then, you probably didn't know who he was. But now, you better know who he is. He is one of the rising stars from last year's American Ninja Warrior, Philip Scott. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. I'm just getting ready for Stage 1 today.
All right. Now you've been to stage 2 in the past for the NNL. You've seen the course. How are you feeling right now?
Well, usually on courses I don't necessarily go super fast, but I've been really working on speed, so I feel good in that aspect. It's just a matter of committing and executing well.
Okay. So let's go over your season a little bit more specifically. Let's talk about Vegas. I want to go course by obstacle. So for how are you feeling through the archer steps?
Absolutely fine. They were fine. I would say that the shrinking steps were scarier because it was the first obstacle of the whole season. But archer step, by the time you get to Vegas, you're way more confident, so archer steps aren't as scary.
Okay. So now with spin your wheels, a lot of people were getting hung up and kind of veering off course for that landing. How did you adjust after seeing some people fail?
Well, what I did was I just kind of ran my own race on the spinning wheels. I just made sure that I had enough swing and just committed. And I'm so used to like angled swings and stuff, so it was pretty simple to execute. Except for the landing, it was kind of scary. I was kind of off to the side, weird, but I knew that if I just threw myself onto the landing, I'd be fine.
Okay. So, and then was the double dipper, which has been around for a few seasons now, taking out a lot of people. Seems kind of scary. Well, how was it, especially because you landed on your butt?
Yeah. The most terrifying obstacle I've ever tried in my life. When you're up there, you have to like climb up like 5 platforms to get up there, and then when you're then you just look down and there's just water, just tons of water, and it's just and then when you start going, it like sounds like a roller coaster getting ready, like, and yeah, it goes so fast, and before you know it, you're at the end of the first track, and you have to go out like 8-10 feet to the second track, and then before you know it, because the second track is so short and you're going so fast, it just you have to just dismount, and I let go a little late, and so I went flying and then landed on my butt. So
Okay. So do you feel like that's got you prepared for the slighter obstacle that's in this stage 1?
Yeah, absolutely. It's less scary. It's not over water, like 30 feet above the ground. So that's a plus. So yeah.
Okay. So and then we get to the jumping spider. What happened?
So on the double dipper, when I landed, if I landed on my feet, my plan was to go like straight into the jumping spider like a lot of people did. But I lost focus so much after that close call with my legs dangling over the water that I just kind of just went right into it and wasn't focused enough because of that, and so I made a rookie mistake. Just got a terrible bounce on the trampoline, which I've done tons of times, and just slipped.
So how'd you not slipped on that jumping spider? How do you think you would have done on the rest of the course?
That's hard to say because there were a lot of people that went out on tire run and the diving boards. Twist and fly, I'm sure I'd be fine on because I like laches a lot, but diving boards are always a question mark. But if I got through stage 1, I think I could have gotten to stage 3. And I wish I would have, because grip stuff is my favorite. So like I think you would have seen me do some fun stuff on like the cliffhanger, but you never know. That's just how ninja is. I could have fallen anywhere in stage 1 or 2 or 3, whatever.
So training-wise, how have you mixed things up this year in preparation for the next season?
Not entirely. I think a lot of it's mental, but I've definitely leveled up in terms of like strength and whatnot. I think that the experience from last season has helped me a lot to be more confident with my own training, I'd say.
Okay. And so one of the things that the show kind of, I guess, what they were going to feature until some other things happened story-wise was that you seem to have this real encyclopedic knowledge of the sport. How has that come about, and like how deep does this knowledge go?
Well, it started out when I watched Sasuke for the first time when I was 10 years old. That was 13 years ago, yeah. And it just kind of just expanded from there. It's just something I got hooked on. I never was into sports or anything when I was little, so it was really cool to it's been really cool to see the sport grow into what it is. Like, me and you were both at season 1 NNL finals, and it was like 200 people crammed into Chris's little gym, and now look at it.
A lot bigger.
Yeah.
A lot bigger indeed. So, where do you see Philip Scott in the future?
Just getting better at ninja.
Do you think you can maybe get to stage 3 this year?
It's definitely not a possibility. I think I wasn't necessarily as mentally prepared for Vegas last year. Nothing really prepares you for your first season in Vegas. It's really overwhelming, which is why I think like Seth Rogers, who's a rookie and got as far as he did, I think that's just like insane. He's gonna do. He could very well get to the final stage next year. But I think with Vegas experience in mind, I think I can get pretty far, but you never know.
Okay. Final question. And this is very important that you answer this.
All right.
How much time have you spent playing Roblox?
A few thousand hours probably. I've been on there for many years since I was a teenager, so you never know. I think it was like, yeah, I'd say like 5,000 hours maybe.
All right. Thank you for answering that very hard-hitting question. And thank you very much for watching this particular interview. Make sure you follow Philip Scott on social media, links in the description down below. And make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this. And until next time, thank you all for watching. We'll see you later.
When's the next Playground Revenge?
Yeah, that ain't happening, boy.
Yeah.